What an emphatic win for the Indians at Lords. This game of cricket never ceases to amaze us. Right from the start, when the series started, we all knew that the Indians went in as the favorites. Well, you don't see that often. Indians going on a overseas tour and they are the favorites in the series. Well, you never heard those in your childhood days, but these days Indians are favorites wherever they go in any field. So that is a good thing. Right from the beginning of the Nottingham Test match, we could see that Indians had an edge over the England side. Well, the rain god saved him in the first Test match, but not here in Lords. Well, there are many people who talk about the statistics in the game. Well, that is important too, but cricket at this level is such a mental has such a mental side to it. You have to think about it. KL Rahul just seems calm at the crease. Like, we have seen him play like that maybe in 2018 or 17 when he made the debut against Australia. He's so calm. He's ready to leave the ball outside off stump, and you can see in his body language. You can see Rohit Sharma leave the ball. Rohit Sharma is happy to leave the ball outside off stump. You don't see that in a ODI match or a T20 match. KL Rahul, you don't see him leaving balls outside off stump in a T20 match. How can a player change their mental game so quickly, adapt to the conditions, coming from T10, T20 mindset to the test match mindset? Well, it was heartening to see the Indian openers play that way, and Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane. The sword was hanging on them and they have come out shining. Well, Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane are the warriors of this team. They are the veterans of war, I can say. They are the absolute veterans of this Indian team. Well, all the chips are down. Who do you look up to in this Indian squad? You see Cheteshwar Pujara, you see Rahane coming out like warriors and helping the team when they are in need. Thinking about Rishabh Pant. On the 5th day, Joe Root comes to the ground and there is an in-out field. Rishabh Pant comes and smacks Anderson to a covered boundary, and that starts things off. Everyone are excited in the England's commentary box, and we are too. And right after that, Rishabh Pant falls for a delivery just outside the off stump, nicking it to the keeper. When was the last time you saw an Indian team go overseas and the bowling unit is hunting like a pack? We saw Mohammad Shami and Bumrah, Siraj and Ishant Sharma. Well, if you observe carefully, these are not our primary, swing bowlers. They are more hit the deck kind of a wicket bowlers. There you are, two of the, seam bowlers bowling in England and picking up all those wickets. Bumrah and Mohammad Shami, excellent in the first spell, and then this is what a world-class side does every time when they win. As soon as the first spell is done, you have the third and the fourth seamer coming in, and they are world-class too. Already, you have Ishant Sharma coming in as the first change, and then Siraj. On and on, they are coming at you, 4 bowlers, and Jadeja keeping tight at one end. I mean, this was absolutely amazing to see from an Indian bowling attack, and I wish that this continues for what Virat Kohli has started. He has started a trend that if you are going to win overseas, you have this quality bowlers, and who are waiting in the tank. You have Umesh Yadav and Shardul Thakur, who have already performed so well. So I'm very happy to see how the Indians are performing, and I hope that the next test that comes out all guns blazing, like Virat Kohli said in the presentation. As a game itself, it teaches you so many things about life. So people may be wondering, how does a game of cricket teach about life? So there you have the Indians starting in the first innings, putting up a good score around 360, and England give a good reply. As soon as the first innings ended, we all knew that India were in a good place. Every commentator, every thinker of the game are saying that India are in a very good spot. They cannot lose from here. And then, as the clock ticks, Joe Root comes up with 180 runs. What a innings! What a innings from Joe Root. We may be thinking that if you have scored in the first innings, then that is it, you win in England. No, Joe Root came with an absolute beauty of a knock, 180. They are 26 ahead of India. This is what we should learn in life. No matter how the situation looks like, the England team came out fighting. They came out fighting like anything, even though there are troubles in the top order. They came out fighting. Joe Root, it doesn't matter if 11 people are scoring or one guy is scoring in the team, still they were 26 ahead. I remember when we were young, so I remember this Australian team. I was told that you could never win against this team. It is a very strong team. People are afraid, and that is how I feel now of this Indian team. People are afraid. Maybe there is a child somewhere hearing about this Indian team, start of the Indian century in cricket. Maybe there is a child somewhere learning now that this Indian team can do anything, win from anywhere, and that belief this Indian team has, that they can win from anywhere. That is the thing we can take as a lesson in life. On the 5th day of the test match, there was no way that India could charge ahead with the game, but just the belief this Indian team has, that should be appreciated. We come to the third innings and match is at a seesaw battle, and one team going up, one team coming down, and it's balanced in few occasions. We have never seen an Indian tail bat with so much confidence. I mean, Shami is playing cover drives. That was the shot of the day on the 5th day of the test match. Shami is playing cover drives. Bumrah is driving them straight and hitting the wickets. It's not going either side of the wickets, it's hitting the wickets. It was absolutely amazing to see Shami and Bumrah bat that way. I mean, it must have influenced a lot of tailenders across the world to bat like that, and I don't think this will be the end of it, and we'll see many more innings like that from the Indian lower order. They don't prefer it calling the tail, from the Indian lower order. So Rishabh Pant is gone, and there you have Ishant Sharma goes after scoring a couple of boundaries. Shami and Bumrah at the crease. We saw Bumrah with the first class half century in Australia before the Australian tour. I mean, they have worked so hard. You can see they started swinging a bit as soon as they came in, but as they stayed at the crease. As soon as the heads get calmer, your heartbeats settle down and your legs are not shaking anymore, and they take and as a batsman you take a deep breath and everything settle down. It doesn't matter if it's the Gabba, if it's the Lords, or anywhere in the world. As soon as spend some time at the crease, now you are able to play your shots. Whatever you have learned in your training comes through. So as soon as when you go in, definitely there are nerves. The top order doesn't show it that much, but since they are technically strong, we can't see them. But this lower order, when we saw them, as you get calmer at the crease, the shots start coming in. Whatever you have worked hard in the training, it shows in the way you play your cricket. So that was a thing that you can learn from the innings from Bumrah and Shami. Stay calm, stay at the crease. If nothing is going well in your life, just stay calm, be there, keep playing the game. That is what you have to do. Keep playing the game and the tides will turn, definitely. Whenever I was growing up, and even now, they say that cricket is a gentleman's game. And my God, this test match didn't seem to be a gentleman's game. It was like two good fighters fighting a street fight, or fighting, and you don't know who is going to win in a street fight. So you have to bring out your special weapons and special tactics to win in a street fight, and you have to be smart. And that is what the Indian bowlers did in the 4th innings. My God, to wrap up that England squad for 120 is no less feat, I must say. It doesn't matter if the England batsmen are in form or they're out of form. To go to England in their backyard and to perform like that, it's simply unbelievable. The test arena has been given a rebirth by this Indian team, if you ask me. That is how they are playing their cricket. We are heading to Headingley for the third test match, and don't be surprised if the Indians pull out some more tricks going ahead in the series. I'll try to bring more content like this, talking about the mental side of the game and bit of stats as well, just to keep you folks interested. Well, for now, this is it from me. See you guys after Headingley. Take care.